Hey guys, okay, so I'm not really sure what happened to my intro to this video, but I just wanted to come on here and explain to you guys a little bit. We are just doing some cleanup today. I pulled out what I needed to pull out. I needed to take some inventory before I went grocery shopping, made dinner, made my list, and yeah, so come along, let's get all this stuff done and enjoy. All right, now I don't know how many of you guys do this. We do not do this on a regular basis. This is maybe a once a month thing where we pull this out because we are normal people, and even if we don't get it to it once a month, we do it every 2 months, couple months, whatever. But as you can see, when you're cooking, you can buy those little barriers to go in between the countertop and your stove, but it's not going to stop everything. And this is normal, people. It's not like we're disgusting. As you can see, I keep my stove really, really clean. I clean it every time I cook. But this is just real life. And it's just oil, grease. I do lift this up on a regular basis, and I do clean here, and in the inside of the stove, because you can lift this up, and you are supposed to lift that up and clean, but we don't always get to this. So we've got some remnants down here. As you can see, some oil and stuff has been spilt back here, which is okay. It's perfectly normal. We do got to get this cleaned up. Hey, look, a clip. I thought that was literally a spider, and it is a hair clip. That looks like a spider. Okay, anyways, guys. So this up here, gets oil on it. It's not horrible. You can see there's a couple things here, but that's part of life. So I'm gonna go in. I'm going to put hot water in my bucket. Don't mind the dishes in the back because those are dishes from last night. And I'm going to add a bleach tablet. These, if you've never seen these, this is what I use on my clothes instead of liquid bleach because I don't like the splatter. These work amazing. It's just bleach tablets, and this is the only thing that I use as bleach. And yeah, so I'm gonna add a bleach tablet in here. I normally add some like Fabuloso floor cleaner, but I'm not gonna do that because I really just want to bleach all this. So I will give you a before shot. And let you guys see. And then we will do the after. So first what I did was I wanted to fill up this bucket with super, super hot water, and I added one of my bleach tablets in there. Normally I do like to put like floor cleaner, but this I just felt like it needed to be bleached. I got this tool off Amazon. I seen a couple influencers using it, and so I figured, that I would give it a try. And I guess it's supposed to be like for your walls. You can really use it on anything. Ugh, as you can see, that was terrible. But it works amazing on your floors, and to be honest, you can buy different scrub pads, but I just normally use the one. Ugh, look how nasty. I found a little tiny butterfly charm in there also. But so I just went in and I used that bleach water to scrub around the little bracket that's on the ground. I'm not really sure what the bracket's for. I think it's to kind of elevate the oven, but I just went in and I scrubbed everything up. I got it nice and tidy. I went into the corners and the creases, and I tried to do it as best as I could. And it made such a difference. We thought the ants that we had coming in were coming from behind the stove, but we really didn't have much of anything back there because we keep it pretty clean. This is the other side of the stove, and I think the reason this side is even dirtier is because this is the side that I cook on. It in the front, there's always that one burner that you use, and my one burner is right there in the front on this side. So I think that that's the reason that this side got even worse. But if you have like grease little droplets or whatnot, go ahead and use a magic eraser, because guys, I'm telling you, magic erasers, whew, they work miracles. And as you can see, it looks very nice and clean now, and I just went ahead and pushed it back. Goodness, I had so much laundry. Guys, I am still not done with laundry. We were gone. We had a party like every single day of this last week, a 4th of July party. And when I tell you, I had so much laundry. I think I have like 3 loads sitting on my sofa right now, and I'm headed right now. I'm going to be going to Costco and do some grocery shopping, and I'm like, yeah, those loads of laundry can wait because the boys needed I always tell the kids, Saturdays are my laundry days. Oh, I was enjoying lunch also. Yesterday was Friday, so we have pizza night on Friday nights, and my honey and I like to get the cheesy bread. It's like a little square cheesy bread, and then we put the garlic butter on it. It's from Little Caesars. If you've never tried it, trust me, try it. It is so good. Also, if you get like I think it's like the sweet habanero sauce, and you dip it in there, oh my goodness, it was delicious. But yeah, so I was just enjoying my lunch, and then at the same time, I'm watching all my YouTube shows, and I am folding laundry, because who else is gonna do it? No, I'm just kidding. The honey does. He helps me out a lot, tremendously. He is one of my biggest helpers in the house. I have to say, second to him would be my daughter. She will just randomly clean up downstairs. You know, this whole trying to get back into my groove thing, I'm trying, guys. It is slowly but surely coming along. I found a match. Doesn't it make you so happy when you don't have to go searching for matches? I'm like, yay! Oh my gosh. Okay, so I was so sick and tired of dealing with socks and not having matching socks. I went and I just bought my oldest, he wanted Nike socks, so I got him all white and black Nike socks. Then Elijah, I got him all black Adidas socks. The honey has all white Adidas socks. Isabella has just, I believe I got her the Puma socks I have the Puma socks from Costco, and she had some that have like colors on the toes and whatnot. So we all got like our designated socks, so we don't have to hear the kids, those are my socks, why are you wearing my socks? Like, I have no socks. It's like, okay, well, now you can't say that. Now you have to keep track of your socks, because ain't nobody else gonna do it. So yeah, but I learned this really cool trick to fold up my honey's shorts and pants. Yawning. Just watching this video makes me tired. I found a really cool trick to fold up his stuff, and it makes it even flatter, so it's not like super bulky. What is your guys' favorite thing? Okay, so everybody has to have like a favorite thing, like when it comes to laundry. Are you someone that likes to put the load in but not fold the laundry? Are you someone that likes to just fold the laundry and have somebody else put the load in? Me personally, I love folding towels and wash rags. That's just, I guess it's like my thing. I just like folding towels and wash rags. I would rather do that than fold any other thing ever. I don't mind matching socks either. I know that sounds kind of weird, but when it has like designated colors, then I'm okay with it. I think it's because I'm so OCD, and if I don't see the socks folded a certain way, or my towels and wash rags like going a certain way, then I get super like anxious and I have to redo them. And I feel bad because my honey goes in and he does it all, but I'm like, they're not going the same way, they're not folded the same way, they have to be the same way. So I go in and I like refold them, and he's like, okay, so what is the purpose of me helping you if you're just gonna go behind me and do it? I'm like, I'm so... Okay guys, so this is a long time coming. I need to clean out my freezer inside the house and also in the garage. I need to find out what all I have and what all I need to buy, because I did food prep. Popsicles, half of popsicles are in here. I did food prep. But since having the baby, I have not, look at this. I have not been able to food prep, because she has taken up all my time. So I'm getting back to little by little, but as you can see, I still have prepped grilled cheese sandwiches here. I still have stuff, but I need to clean it. I need to, for some reason, our ice, don't mind the bottom, we still didn't put it back on because it keeps falling off, but the ice falls out, and I'm not really sure why it doesn't fall into here. This thing is like rock solid, because for some reason it like freezes over. It drives me crazy. I hate this stupid... I hate this. But I definitely need to get this freezer cleaned out, and then we're gonna go into the garage, and I'm going to pull out the ones that are in the garage so I can basically get a count for every single thing that we have. So let's just get going on this and get this started. Okay, so what I'm gonna do first is I'm gonna take everything out of my freezer, and I'm gonna set it all onto this counter. And I am going to sort everything by like meat, and if I have prepped food and veggies, so just so that I can see what I have. The baby's in the background. I'm allowing her to see some little bit of educational cartoons, so she's really enjoying that because I don't allow cartoons and stuff in this house. So she's really enjoying that, but they're very educational. So I'm going to pull everything out of my freezer. I'm gonna set it on the counter, and then we will sort it out there.
I wanna love you, baby. I really need you. Oh, I wanna
By this time, I was starting to notice that I had like doubles of some stuff, and I was like, okay, well, this eliminates some of the stuff that I need to purchase when I go grocery shopping, so that was a good thing. I found a ton of half popsicles from when I'm potty training the baby, and they were spilt everywhere. I was not happy about that. Bella came in because she was getting her chores started. But yeah, there was so many half-eaten popsicles. It was like ridiculous. Oh my Lord. All right, you guys, we have everything out. As you can see, it's not too dirty. There's a couple M&Ms and whatnot down there. The shelves are pretty clean other than some ice cream dripping here. But other than that, let me see if I can turn the light on. Other than that, it's pretty clean. These can be wiped down a little bit. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna get started on that. And then we will go through the stuff that I have in here, write everything down, and then we will move to the garage. So what I'm doing here is I'm kind of taking like an inventory of all of the stuff that I have, because like I said, some of this stuff did get frostbite on it. I guess that's how you say frostbite, whatever, you know what I mean. And it did need to be tossed out. It was tucked way back into the freezer. I didn't know I had it. And then some I had doubles of, so I was kind of just going through and marking down everything that I had, because for the longest time, like, oh, bacon. Okay, so my honey does not eat pork. He only eats turkey bacon. We do eat pork bacon, and I, for the longest time, was thinking, oh, we have no bacon. Well, guess what? I found like 5 brand new packages of bacon. They're all still good, so that eliminates some of the stuff that I need to purchase, and that makes me super happy because it is not cheap. And yeah, so I'm just gonna put all of the stuff, the remaining stuff. I didn't write every single thing down because it's like there's no need. I'm kind of just writing down the main things that I see, and this was it. So I'm just gonna be putting everything. So far, completely different from what it was. I still have to go in the garage and pull out all of the other stuff. I gotta figure out how I'm gonna fit my camera and stand in the garage because there's a bar in there. So let's see what we can do. All right, so I wrote down everything that I'm keeping. Don't mind my chicken scratch. Something is spelt wrong. Calm down. I'm just doing it super fast, and yes, it's P-O-R-K, pork, you know. Okay, calm down. But I wrote down everything that is inside of this freezer, so that way when I go to my other freezer, I know what I have inside, and I can just add on to this number, so that way when I go grocery shopping tomorrow, I don't buy more of what we have. And then I'm gonna go through the refrigerator also, because I did just clean it out not too long ago, but I want to make sure, like I said, I don't get more of the same thing if we have abundance of it. There's no reason to purchase more. And we're kind of trying to save money right now because we do have the baby's party coming up, and I'm gonna make different salads. Honey wants to get it catered, but I do still want to make some side salads, so it's time for me to go into the garage. Can you tell I'm dreading this? I'm dreading this. And then I have a teenage daughter over there. You see all my laundry? I thought I had my life put together, but she's over there drawing with all of papers and books and everything. And then the baby was out there watching her educational videos. And there's Eli. Hi, Eli. So my teenagers decided to finally wake up at like 3 o'clock in the afternoon. But I guess they're up, so I gotta put that laundry away. Okay, squirrel. All right, I want you guys to know how much I love you guys because it is so hot in my garage. It's so hot out here, and I am so embarrassed to show you guys my freezer, but it needs to be done, so. Ta-da! It is horrible. There is stuff everywhere. And I mean, I guess it's not as bad as I don't want to do it. And then I have another one right here. There's so much in here that I've had that it has frostbite. I have to get rid of it. Yeah. Let me just, oh God, let me go get a bag. Okay, so I am so not happy about this. Not at all. Like, why not take it out? These actually were super good. They were the spicy mango with jalapeno chicken sausage. Those are really good. I put celery in here. Don't ask me why. I thought I was gonna use it. I thought I was that person. Oh, I need a rag. Bella, bring me a rag. Blackberries? Okay. So there's a lot in here that just needs to be thrown away. And these drawers can probably be taken out. I think these are the mango. Let me write that down. Yeah, these are the mango jalapeno.
Did you say you bring it back?
Yeah, no, rag.
Oh, I bring it back.
And the spray bottle and dry one. Got my list. Quiet, you're gonna wake up the baby.
Here.
Here, take this out. Bella. Here. Whole apple pie, like a whole entire apple pie. Apple pie.
Ew.
Ew. Gross. Ground pork. Our friend went to Costco and gifted us a whole bunch of Eggos, and the kids have been eating them up like crazy. Okay, so I have no need. I don't know if you can see the top of my freezer, but if not, good, because you don't need to. It is disgusting. So how many of these do I have inside the house? Two, so I have 3 right here, so that's 5. What's that? Sounds horrible. Okay. As I'm sitting here rewatching this and trying to edit, I'm thinking to myself when my daughter came in and was like, ew, about the apple pie. But guess what she was eating last night? The apple pie. Yes, she ate it. It's like, seriously, you just want to say ew just to say ew? Like, why? I do have a butter drawer. We go through butter like crazy. My honey does prefer margarine. I used to love margarine all the time, but I did start just using more so butter. And I do need to go in and I need to grab, when I go grocery shopping, I need to get some more of the like grab and go foods where I can just put them inside of the microwave, because I'm constantly being chewed out like, you never get anything that we can just throw in the microwave. And it's like, dude, that's because you don't need the processed food constantly. You need meals that are made and that are good for you. And yeah, they seem to think differently. So I don't want to talk your ear off. I'm sure I'll be back to talk some more because I just love to talk, but it's who I am. And you know, I mean, I really can't help who I am. But anyways, let me just throw some music in here while you guys watch me rummage through all of this food and get this all going.
Okay, you guys, so my freezer's yelling at me. It's time to close it. The light went off already, obviously. But I took out a lot of stuff. Don't mind the floor. Something spilt down there. But everything else, this is just random meats that I have. And this is bacon. I use bacon a lot. This is farm-raised pork sausage, and we have the ground beef, some more ground beef, and I have some of the ground beefs and stuff over here, wild game and stuff like that. This does need to be washed out, so I will be washing that out and putting that back in there, but that's the only one that needs to be cleaned. I think the salsa kind of exploded, as you can see, but everything else is done and we are ready for grocery shopping tomorrow. So towards the end of the night, I finally was able to kind of go in and write out my shopping list. I didn't write in too much, but I did go in and I did, you know, I have this like, it's like a shopping list that you can like check mark stuff that you need. And I was sitting there trying to like think, and I'm like, babe, give me some ideas. What do we need from the grocery store? Like, what do you want? What is it that you need? And he's like, babe, anything. I love all your food. I'm like, oh my God, you're no help. Just help me. Like, you're no help. But whenever he wants something, he's like, why didn't you get this? Why didn't you get this? It's like, dude, I literally asked you what you wanted and you told me anything. So get out of my face. I did write in here on Monday, and then I forgot that it was the honey's birthday, so I was taking him to eat. So I was like, oh, I don't even need to write that in. Like, what am I doing? There's no reason for me to, you know, put anything on Monday. So then I kind of, in the end, I switched it up. I love my board. I had been searching. I have 2 boards in my kitchen that I wrote on. And for some reason, I mean, I prepped it the correct way. You know, they say prep it. I did everything that you were supposed to, but it stained my board. And it made me so upset. So I went on to Hobby Lobby and I actually found this board from Hobby Lobby. The original price, I think, was like $84.99. And I got it, I think, half off. So as you can see, I switched the Monday sheet pan oven dinner to the Thursday by this point. But yeah, I like to decorate. I don't know, it's cute. I mean, I loved it. It's cute. Would you like to do that again?
No, I heard you recording.
Okay, guys, so I have my entire meal plan just for this week starting tomorrow. So Sundays we do leftovers, so that's a given. This Monday is Daddy's birthday, so I am taking Daddy out to dinner. Tuesday we do Taco Tuesdays. We're having chicken tacos with Mexican rice and a possibility of having a side of beans on the side. Isabella is holding up my sign and taking my snacks. But anyways, okay, so Wednesday we're gonna do tater tot chili and cheese. Thursday, sheet pan oven dinner with dinner rolls. Fridays is always pizza. Saturday, I'm gonna do broccoli cheese soup, and that is the meal for the week. Let me back up so you guys can see that. Alrighty guys, that'll do it. Alright, so I'm not really sure what happened to the sound in this portion of the video, so I'll kind of just explain to you guys what I'm doing. The honey said that he really liked a certain kind of chicken that I make. I guess it was like a teriyaki chicken, and to be quite honest with you, I had no clue what he was talking about. So I decided that I was going to try and recreate a teriyaki chicken, and what I did was I guess you call it julienne, some onions, cut them into strips, and then I had some garlic in the freezer, and I chopped up some garlic. So then I was going to, I wanted to saute the garlic and onions, but before I did that, I put some salt and pepper, just very simple salt and pepper on the chicken, just to give it a little bit of flavor. I didn't use anything else. I did have to use a little bit of garlic salt, but that was because I ran out of the regular salt. So I did throw those in and saute those a little tiny bit just to give the oil some flavor, the onions and garlic. And I salt and peppered the meat. I showed you guys there. I'm using the teriyaki. I threw a pat of butter inside of there also. But I use the teriyaki sauce, soy sauce, a little bit of the other kind of teriyaki sauce that I get from Costco. And and also brown sugar. I don't know if I mentioned that. All right, these are starting to sear up super, super good. I'm gonna give them a flip. Oh, yes. I really want them to try and get as crispy as possible on the skin side. I want to make sure all that skin, as you can see, it's not fully crispy yet. That looks really, really good. I guess I should hold the camera to where you guys can see. But I'm gonna move this little baby one over here. It doesn't look like she's getting cooked. So it's starting to cook up really, really nice. I'm gonna get this I'm gonna let it cook for a couple more minutes on this side, and then I'm gonna flip it back over to the skin side. All right, so I don't know if this is gonna be, I think this should be enough for everybody. But I'm going to give them just a rough chop. I have some of the long green beans here. I'm gonna give these a rough chop, and then I'm going to just throw them in here so that way when it's time to saute them, I can saute them in this pan. Somebody's home. I don't know if you guys can see. All right, yeah, so I just gave those a rough chop. I threw those in some oil, and I chopped up some bell peppers a couple nights before, and I had some left over, so I threw some yellow and red bell peppers in there. But these were the long, like, Costco size green beans, so I just chopped them in half, and some of them I chopped them into like 3 pieces. But I was just trying to make enough for everybody. My honey was on his lunch, so he was actually in the kitchen just talking my ear off, and he was telling me and explaining to me stuff that was kind of happening at work. So that was fun. Okay, so I thought I was filming. I wasn't. I poured about 1/4 of a cup of the teriyaki sauce, just a couple tablespoons of the soy sauce in here, and then I poured all of the sauce from this jar in there. And I put a little bit of water so that way I can take some of this rest of this out and add it to this. And I'm going to also add some into the green beans to give it a little bit more flavor. I'm also going to add a little bit of ginger paste to this. And we turn this down. Scrape the bottom of your pan because it has most of all the flavor down there from the grilled onions and garlic. And then I'm going to just do a flip.
You see the flip?
Whatever, you know what I mean.
So what?
Okay, I'm gonna flip these all in the sauce. Get them nice and coated all the way around.
It smells delicious, babe. And I'm not just saying that for you guys. It really
Yes, he
smells
is. He's just saying that. Let me pull you guys in
Look at you, Junior Smith.
so you can see.
Oh, wow. It was just like
Can you guys see? He is such a goofball. Like, literally, he was teasing me the entire time. And I'm like, hey, if you want to do this video, you can do this video. And he's like, no, thank you. I don't want to do it. Oh, So this is, Isabella said that this is her older brother. It does kind of look like him. He's got curly hair. All right, so I'm gonna give this a kind of a swish. What can I do, Santa? Taste. Delicious. It was so yummy. I was like, I recreated something that I had no idea that my honey wanted. But guess what? I did it, and that's all that matters. So yeah. Okay guys, so I didn't have any sriracha left. So I did have sriracha packets from Starbucks, and that's what I used, and it worked. It tasted absolutely delicious. Could not tell the difference. Gave it just enough spice that it made it absolutely perfect. All right, so we are going to, don't mind the dishes, we are going to rinse our rice out to take all the starchiness off. You can leave it on. I mean, if you want the sticky rice, then by all means go ahead, but I'm gonna take it off. This is 2 cups of rice. So, okay, I like to add a little chicken stock into my rice. It gives it a little bit of flavor. We're gonna put the lid on. We're gonna do rice, and we're gonna let that cook. Now we'll be back to show you the finished product. So this is my version of a teriyaki chicken over white sticky rice and some sauteed green beans. And yeah, it absolutely tastes delicious. All right, you guys, we are ending our night with a bubble bath. Say hi, Zahara. Say hi. Thank you guys so much for joining us today and helping me clean out my freezer and prepare my list for tomorrow. Tomorrow we will go grocery shopping and get everything that we need. All right, guys, have a great night. Say bye-bye. Can you read me a yawn, Mom? All right, guys, thanks so much for stopping by. We are ending our night with Zahara eating bubbles. I'm gonna insert a picture here so you can see what she looked like before we put her in here. But thank you guys so much for joining me and coming along while I clean out my freezer. And now it's time for me to bathe her before she gets antsy. Zahara, why did you pull your towel inside of the bathtub? Zahara, I literally stepped away for 1 second. Excuse me, ma'am. Excuse me. Why did you do that? I know, I can see it. Why did you do that? Oh my goodness. Why did you do that? Well, at least she's extra warm in there. Are you okay?